Hello, got a question today for the blog. Dear Superintendent Bates, I read a newspaper article in the Salt Lake Tribune about U.S. high school graduation rates. Made me wonder about the high school graduation rate in Granite School District. Is our rate increasing or decreasing? Do you have that data, and would you share it with me? What's our district doing to encourage high schoolers to complete high school rather than drop out? Sincerely, this person's a teacher and a parent of 2 Granite School District students. That's a great question. The answer, well, I'll tell you the answer. We've got in our high schools, when we go to our graduation reviews and we look at the seniors who started the year and the seniors who end the year, this is how graduation rate has been computed traditionally or historically. When you look at that senior year graduation rate, you know what? Our schools are at least in the high 80s and many of them in the mid to high 90s of percent. Now, the new calculation that's being used nationwide looks at 9th graders who graduate 4 years later. And with that, under that equation, under that calculation, our schools don't do as well as is understandable. Part of the not doing as well is tracking the students who move, because if they move and they don't enroll in another school, or we don't know that they've enrolled in another school, they count as a dropout 4 years later, which doesn't seem fair. But on the other hand, when you're looking at the cohort group of 9th graders and did they graduate or not, they've got to be accounted for somewhere, and so that's how that calculation comes together. So I would refer you to the state websites or to the district website, where under communications, where you can look for graduation rates, and it'll point you there. You'll be able to see what the graduation rates are of the different high schools. They're linked there to the state. You can look at the different high schools around the state and see that as well. What are we doing? I'm hopeful that if you've got a sixth grader or older, that this book looks familiar to you. We pass these out kind of like candy. We start passing these student planning guides out in the 6th grade at the CCR meetings, the college and career meetings, SEOP sometimes we call them, but CCRs is what we're trying to call them, to get kids college and career ready. There are all kinds of resources in here, plans to help parents. These are the kinds of courses that you ought to be taking in 7th and 8th grade. These are the high school graduation requirements. These are how to get scholarships, how to get the Regent Scholarship, different scholarships and ways to pay for college, checklists for school success. These are powerful tools. Like I say, we hand these out like candy because I don't know about your 6th grade student or your 7th or 8th or 9th or 10th grade student. Things don't always make it all the way home. So look for these, ask your kids for these, ask your schools for these. Now with our seniors, we've done this fall, and we'll be doing this again in the future. We bring our seniors at each individual high school together at an assembly. We have them fill out and sign a commit to graduate pledge, make a pledge. We give them a college and career readiness, I commit to graduate armband, and we give them another guide to help them through their senior year. All of that's all well and good. What kids really need, as I'm discovering with I'm on my 4th senior in high school now. What kids really need when they're seniors in high school is a parent or a caring adult, somebody who's helping push them move their way through this. So I'm so pleased to see that you've got your kids, 2 Granite School District students. You don't say what age they are, but I'm so grateful to you for being aware of the graduation requirements and being interested in that. I would encourage you to do anything you can to help your kids and to push those kids. We're providing resources, and at the schools, we'd be happy to help you in any way that we can. Graduation is, in a very real way, what we do. Having our kids leave us prepared for college, career, and life in the 21st century world, graduation is a big part of that. Thank you much.